All right, here we go. Welcome, everybody. It's Tanya Smith here of Get Noticed with Video and Stream Like a Boss TV, as you see right here. I am really excited because we missed you last week. I missed you. Did you miss me? I missed you not being here on live, but today I have a very special guest I am really excited to introduce you to, Miss Tamara Batsell, and we're going to talk about her in just a few seconds. I want to introduce you to her. She is a UGC content creator. I'm going to let her explain what that is. I know what the acronym means, but you may not. Mr. Scott Benedict in the house. Let me just introduce or say at least a greeting to some of my favorite people. Hello, Miss Yvette and Scott. What's up, you two? I'm so glad you're here. I know we're going to have other people coming in as well. Let me go ahead and fix our little chime ins. It's awesome that you're here. Thank you, everybody. And I know we're going to have more folks show up because you have to meet Tamara. And I've been talking her up for a minute.
Oh,
So I have.
thank you.
All right. So I'm going to do my quick little intro video. And right after that, you're going to see the lovely Tamara Batsell. And I'm going to introduce her. Let me say this for those of you who are brand new, if you're new to the show, as I mentioned, this is Get Noticed with Video, and Stream Like a Boss TV Live is the show I do each and every week. The reason why I do this is because I absolutely have a passion for sharing how you can actually leverage live stream as a service provider so that you can serve more people, sell more of your services, and stand out online. So I am super thrilled that I get to be here with you each and every week, providing either free training or advice or introducing you to someone who is creating content with video successfully so that you can see the possibilities and see what may be an opportunity for you to also get on camera. So I'm really, really thrilled to introduce you to Miss Tamara, and we'll be right back after this short intro clip. Make sure if you are new, you type in hashtag newbie. If you're an OG, Miss Marcia Baker knew what to do. Type in hashtag OG. We want to acknowledge you either way. And if you're a first timer, we definitely want to give you a high five and thank you for being here. And welcome you to subscribe, like, and follow wherever you are. We're broadcasting in multiple spaces. Alrighty, folks. Short intro clip while you go get yourself a drink of water, tea, coffee, or whatever is your favorite to relax and enjoy our little chat. I'll see you in a few seconds. Awesome sauce. Miss Tamara in the house. What's up, lady?
Hey, hey, hey. Good to be here.
Look. Okay, so y'all, now John, I know you're an OG in the house, so you've been here with me. Scott, you've been here. Yvette, Marcia, everybody who's popping up. So make sure that you definitely welcome her. Make sure that Tamara feels like she is a part of our family, our Stream Like a Boss family, as you are too. Here's the thing. I want to introduce Miss Tamara officially, but then I want to tell you a little bit on a personal note about what my impression was when I first met her. Okay. So I'm going to share first, Tamara,
Okay.
the official. So, Tamara, this is written in her own words. So I'm going to read most of it here and just share a little bit. She's a 50 plus content creator who started a fashion and lifestyle blog at the age of 40 to celebrate the woman in this chapter in her life. Yes. For over 20 years, she worked in social services, but was also involved in the beauty industry as a makeup artist, model, personal fashion stylist, and model trainer. Her mission is to help women over 40 live their best lives by defying age, looking beautiful, and feeling empowered. She started using video on Facebook when Facebook Live first came to the scene, y'all. That was around 2016. So she's been doing this for a hot minute. Since that time, she's created a variety of different types of video: Pinterest, TikTok, IG. She's also used streaming videos and used the platform Be Live. to
Hmm.
interview guests and speak on numerous topics related to her audience. And for fun, she loves to travel, listen to live music, watch sports. She said, Go Steelers. If any of you are Steelers fans,
Go Steelers.
she likes to smoke cigars and hang out with friends and try
Hmm.
new things that she's never experienced. So, look, Tamara,
Yeah.
welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. What a great welcome. Thank you. In the comments, I appreciate the welcome as well there.
So, you got to tell us what is not in the bio. What are we not seeing in the bio?
You know, I think I'm pretty diverse. I can be naughty at times, but I also taught children in Bible school. And so people were like, You tell me you got children? I was like, Yes, I don't have any children, but I love children and I love the innocence of it. And I just loved just being around them and teaching them, about spirituality and loving God. And so probably that's not in the bio, and people may be a little surprised by that.
Because you're naughty and you like to. That is an interesting mix, ma'am. Very
It
interesting
really
mix.
is. It really is.
Look, we're getting a lot of really nice comments. So I'm going to switch over to our comment screen real quick because I want to make sure to acknowledge some folks. So Corey in the house, Corey Frazier Haynes, and then Marcia. Everybody's welcoming you in. Michelle says she
Thank
loves
you.
your hair.
Thank you. There's a story behind that, but we'll talk about that later, maybe.
Well, look, I'm going to talk about right now
Okay.
my personal impression of you. How about that?
Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm listening. I'm listening. Let me take my glasses off so I can hear better. Okay.
So, look,
Yeah.
when we first arrived, so I signed up Milton Lawrence Jr. For those of you who know Milton Lawrence Jr., he is a fabulous photographer and he is running around the world like globetrotting and teaching women how to really embrace self-portraiture. Now, as much as you all see me on camera with video, I am that girl who is like, I can't do selfies. So you don't see a lot of selfies of me. It's really true. But I signed up for this because I know that it's so important to have really good brand photos, and I can't always go meet with a professional photographer to do that. So
Mm-hmm.
I attended this class. I signed up for the class, and who should come downstairs and bring us up to the space where we're going to have this all day class is Tamara. Now, I'm going to tell you, I was immediately impressed because the way she carried herself with such grace and poise, and she was just gorgeous and
Oh,
just everything. It was like, let me tell y'all, the word I think I can think of when I describe her is water. It was like flowing. I mean,
oh,
like, I was just so impressed with you, Tamara, and I just want you to
oh.
know that my initial impression of you was everything. And I knew, I was like, yeah, I love her. She's great.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And can I talk about my impression?
Well, sure.
Okay.
Well,
First of all, listen to her voice. I was like, that voice coming out of such a little petite woman. I'm like, oh my goodness, she has such soothing. You guys do not get it in the comments. Tell me, does she not have the most soothing, composed? Just you just want to lean into her. But she's so pretty and attractive and smart, and her presentation. I was like, okay, we gonna hook up somehow, some way. And sure enough, that's why I sit here today, because of her presence
oh,
and her professionalism. And I'm so happy to be a part of her platform.
thank you.
So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Michelle, rich and butter voice. Thank you. Thank you, you and Yvette. I appreciate y'all.
Rich and butterful.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And Five Smooth Stones Project says, hello, Tanya and guests. So, welcome to the show. I haven't seen your name before, so I bet you're hashtag newbie and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I just love it. I love it. Look, Scott is saying I love her accent because, yeah, he knows I have a little bit of a southern drawl.
I love it. Right, right.
Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Corey. Look,
Thank
I
you
want to
for
get,
seeing you.
you know what? I appreciate all the compliments. And here's what I really want to do. And Valerie, Miss Valerie, I am Valerie Hatcher. Here's what I need to do is we all need to get on a panel. So trust the
Mhm.
ladies who I met during
Mhm.
that amazing day with Milton Lawrence Jr. I think I need to get everybody on a panel and do a live. That would be
Ooh,
fun.
that would be
Uh,
good.
so look, this is about you. So I want to spotlight you and I want to talk a little bit about you and how what made you decide to start doing video? Like what was the thing, cuz I know you were doing all the, the model teaching and the modeling yourself and but what made you decide that you wanted to get on camera and do video?
Well, I always knew that pictures were powerful, because I've come from that background of being in fashion and that sort of thing. So we always knew that images are powerful. Also, my degree is in communication, so I dealt with television. And so I know the power of the medium. And so back then, when I started my blog, it really was about the pictures, stopping the scroll. And that was Instagram was just starting coming in and curated and having such sharp images, color bursting, all that sort of thing. And then
Yeah.
Facebook came up with this Facebook Live. And I was like, and they really pushed video and they said exactly what's happening now,
Mhm.
that videos are more powerful than images. I mean, they said that 10 years ago, and I was like, I believe them. This is a
Yeah.
free tool.
Yeah.
Why not do it? Why not? It was scary as heck the first time I did it, and it still continues to be a little, you still get a little butterflies, but I'm a little more at ease doing it.
Yeah.
But I just knew it was powerful and I wanted to reach an audience and I felt I had something that I wanted to share with people. And I felt like I could be a communicator. I could be a cheerleader for those women who are feeling some sort of way at 40. So why not use the best medium there is, which is really video. That's how it came about.
So I want to follow up on that mention of women over 40. So why that particular group? Let's talk a little bit about that and dig in.
Okay.
Why?
Um, I hit 40 and I had a little pity party. I shared this story with Anya earlier, but I'll share it with you guys as well. It's something just psychological. Society puts that in us and it's up to us whether or not we buy it or not. And so I had a little moment. I gave myself 2 days to, feel a little some sort of way about
She
it. And then
said
I went over it. Two, that's it.
today.
I two. Time is too short. I can't waste more than 2 days. So I did that. And then I started listening to circles around me and to even strangers. I'm a good listener. I find myself listening a lot more than I do talking. And so I just heard them saying things so negative about themselves. I can't find the right clothes. My body's not what it used to be. They're talking about medications. They're talking about illnesses. They're talking about feeling invisible. They're talking about all these negative things that came with being 40. And even though I had my 2 days overall, I felt pretty good about this chapter. And I wanted others to feel better about this chapter. So I took it upon myself to start my blog to try and show women, hey, look, we got a lot of life ahead of us yet, and we're going to make the best of it. And hopefully, I can bring some resources to them to see this that there's light at the end of the tunnel, that it's not over. You still can shine at 40, 50, 60, and beyond.
Yes, yes, yes. And I want if anybody is in the comments, if you're in the chat and you're watching now and you have a comment, you agree, you have a question, I want you to definitely pop those in here and we'll watch for those too. Here's the thing. Yeah, a 24-hour person too. That's all the time I give for pity. I know. Look, I gave myself much longer than that.
It's okay.
See,
It's
y'all are
okay.
on a short curve. I was like on the long curve. Like I'm just gonna have a long pity party about being over 45 and then over 50. And it was like, ah. Tell me about this UGC content creator. What does that mean for people? Like, what do they need to know about UGC? Can you explain the acronym? And then what is that? What is it?
Okay. The acronym is user generated content. And that's meaning that the content that I create is created from the viewpoint of a consumer. We have a lot of people that are doing sponsorships. If you see that a lot in your timeline on Facebook or wherever, you'll see sponsored posts, and people sometimes feel some sort of way about sponsored posts, that people are getting paid for their work, which makes them kind of not believe it. But that's
Mm-hmm.
kind of what UGC is. People or businesses come to me and say, Tamara, I would like you to do a review of my product. Or they'll say, Tamara, I would love for you to do a TikTok for me. I just want music and I just want a voiceover. There's all sorts of content you can create. So user generated means me as a user is using a product and showing it to the masses in the form of a video. There's a
I love it.
contract made between me and the business, and they tell me exactly what type of content they want me to deliver. So it's supposed to be more, they're saying now it's supposed to be more organic looking. You know what I'm saying? They don't want
Mm-hmm.
things as curated and as perfect as you see the big brands doing. They want to see me in my kitchen. They want to see me in my bathroom. They want to see me in my bedroom doing things. They want me to be in the most organic setting to show how their products and services can make a difference. So that's what user generated content means.
I love it. And the reason why I love it so much is because I hope that this is seeding something for somebody who's watching,
Yeah.
that this could be a potential opportunity that you hadn't even thought about related to video. So, how did
Mhm.
you get into that space? Like, what got you connected? And I know, again, you were in the world of media prior to, but how
Mhm.
did you get your first gig as a UGC creator?
I am a student of YouTube University. So I do a lot of research on YouTube about what I do, about video, about presenting, about where's video going. And I kept seeing this UGC popping up with UGC. And so
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, let me dig deeper. If you go onto YouTube and put UGC, you'll see tons of videos. And I was like, you know what? That makes sense. Because
Mm-hmm.
I know for me as a consumer, reviews are very important, right? Most of us want to see some type of review on something before we purchase it. If they
Mm-hmm.
have a video, that's even better. Are you guys shopping now, maybe as women, and go on to a site and they'll even show the models a short clip, maybe 6 seconds, something like that, of the model in the clothes. You can see how it moves, how it drapes, the fabric of it. If you're a man now, you're seeing more. If you're buying something from the lawn for the outdoors, the barbecue or whatever, you're seeing video of the it coming
Mm-hmm.
up and the grill and all that sort of thing. And that really does persuade a person more to purchase. If you see somebody like you or I saying, hey, look, that barbecue was the bomb and it's because of this grill and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Yep.
that sort of talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it,
And
it
it's
really, I bought into
naturally,
it. It made sense.
here's why that really makes a lot of sense too, Tamara, because I think back to, I think about like old school. I'm going to say
Mhm.
QVC for those who know what QVC,
Right.
right?
Yes.
And how there would be somebody on that, using that barbecue grill or that would display it to say, look, here's all the ways that I'm using it or
Mhm.
that I intend to use it. And this is why it's great and you need to buy it. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I can absolutely see how that is kind of transformed into 2022 being something that is really a moneymaker right now.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
what if you want to? And I see a couple of questions that I'm definitely going to come to, but first I want to pop up a comment that I think is really kind of key. Corey says, I'm realizing that older women are killing the game naturally. They're not the big mama, the nana, the grandma, etc., that we've been used to seeing. It's true.
Oh, no, no. Yeah,
It's
that's true.
true. I'm seeing a lot of women over 40, over 50, over 60 that are doing amazing things. So if you've been sitting back and holding back and saying, well, I can't do video because that's for young people, that's for people who are going to dance or that's for people who are going to do X. Y'all, I mean, just look across the different social platforms because we truly are out there
Yes,
and
we
we're
are.
rocking it. And I want
Yeah.
more of that. That's really my mission, honestly, Tamara, is
Yes.
more of us, more, see more so that you know what is possible. I love
Absolutely.
that. So,
Absolutely.
Michelle asked this question because you mentioned you're a student of YouTube University. Who do you say in, or who do you study in YouTube? Who are some of your go-tos? Like, how did you start getting into it on YouTube?
Hey, it's Michelle.
Michelle. Hmm.
I would say really it's a search engine. So whatever you're into or whatever your interest, you have to put that in the search bar. Because if mine's UGC, mine's trying to curate video, how I can make video sharper, how I can use my cell phone better. I'm talking about technicalities of a phone and that sort of thing. So that may not be your thing. How I would use YouTube is again whatever your interest is or whatever you want to dive into, put that in the search bar and click that and see what comes up. A lot of times I will go with the person that has generally the most views because it generally means that they somehow probably are an expert in some vein.
Yeah.
So then I just start watching them and I can get lost for hours, Michelle, hours and hours because there's so much information. It's like a library.
Yeah.
Honestly, just go on there. You will be amazed what you will find. Any subject matter you can find. I fixed a cracked window off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
So
I fixed
whatever
a
your
toilet
interest
off of
is,
YouTube.
yeah, whatever your business is, let me know and see if I can come up and I'd be happy to connect with you later on. If you have something in video vein, I could give you some people there.
And Michelle is one of our members for Stream Bosses Academy. So yeah, if we need to bring Tamara to our space to kind of talk to the ladies, then that might be a good connect. There's a lot of women that are in your market, Tamara, that are in our space. So I love it. Yeah,
Great.
and Michelle said YouTube is her go-to for how to do anything. It's true. Me too.
Anything.
Me too.
Business wise, yeah. Don't forget it's just a household stuff, how to get to fix a vacuum and all that. No, ma'am. Go on there for business. A lot of educated people there, with a lot of information.
So look, I have to do this for my fellas. So Scott and David Kennedy is in here. That was who Five Smooth Stones Project is. Thank you, David. It's good you're here, and John is here too. So I what about my guys? Can they do anything with UGC content creation, or is it only for women? I haven't.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. It is open to anyone who feels comfortable on camera and can go into their closet or in their home, find a product that they use, and shoot a video. 30 seconds up to a minute. You really don't want to go longer than that. And that's what they tell you when you start in UGC. You start with something you already have in your home and you shoot that video. There are agencies that you then can sign up for and put a profile. You develop a portfolio. Your portfolio comes from you using the products you already have.
Mm,
You shoot 5 to 6 of those videos. You create yourself a portfolio. Canva now has a template that will help you develop your UGC portfolio.
sweet. I think I saw that. Yes.
Yes, so you get your portfolio, you grab that link, and you start to. Twitter seems to be the big thing to find UGC content creators, to find you. But your thing is, don't think about you have to go out and buy anything to do these videos. Just use what you have at home. I bought some tennis shoes recently. So I just shot a 1 minute video with some tennis shoes. And then somebody found that video. Guess what? They were in my inbox, in my Gmail, and asked me about sponsorship.
Love
That
it.
I'm not saying
Look,
it's easy, guys. It's a learning curve. It is.
and I just had to put that gold up there because this is gold nugget stuff. She's telling you, she's giving you behind the scenes and sharing with you stuff that maybe you didn't know before. I know. It is really exciting. It's giving me some ideas, Tamara.
Yes, ma'am. That
It's
studio that you have, you're sitting on sponsorship.
I love it. I love it. And you know, I hadn't even thought about that because I just told Tamara right before we got on, I only wore this blue shirt for her. I'm one of those. I'm that chick that usually wears black all the time and muted colors because I just want to fade into the background.
You
But
could never finish back now.
I'm starting to actually kind of come into my own, honestly, Tamara. Tell us the story about your hair, and then we got to answer John's question because he wants to hear more about how you use Be Live.
Oh,
But
okay, okay.
yeah, so hair, what's the
My
deal there?
hair. I had a shoot on last weekend with my sister. She is a wellness coach. So she said she does not like video. She does not like taking pictures and all that. She says, "Tamara, I'm going to do this, but I need you to come with me, and since you're going to be there, take pictures with me." So I'm like, "Cool." Hey, also, the photographer was a friend of mine who at 50, she retired and is shooting video now and a
Sweet.
photographer. You hear what I'm saying? Women are creating second careers, 40, 50, and beyond. So all of us are 50 and 60. Okay? So I have natural hair. I don't perm my hair. My hair has been natural for years and years and years. Just washed it. I have tight coil 4C hair. If you don't know what
Hmm.
that means it's
Really
tight.
tight.
Okay? My
Hmm.
curls are tight. So I pulled it back after washing it into a ponytail, which which stretches my hair, which means it kind of loosens my tightness.
Hmm.
Pulled it out in the morning. I've got 2 hours. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with my hair? YouTube. I go on there. I say I want to flat twist my hair, but I need it to be quick. What did I find? The YouTube method. Not the YouTube method,
Sweet.
the rubber band method. Look, this is not braid.
Oh,
Those are rubber bands right there.
oh,
So I
cool.
pull my hair into a rubber band and I started twisting down. Rubber
Very
band
cute.
down here to stop it
Wow.
from untwisting. I pulled it up into a bun, added some more hair on top of there. Boom. I got a look.
Look,
And
we make stuff.
I got 5K views so far on that TikTok video.
Holy moly.
And I didn't even show the technique yet. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to show the technique. I just showed the before, the during, and then the final look. And so
Yeah,
people are asking me, well, how to do it? So see what I'm saying? This is how you use video. You tease
yeah,
people a little bit. They saw the outcome of it, but now I'm going to go back and capitalize on already the 5K views I have. I don't know how big it'll get when I show the technique. What do I want?
yeah.
I want a hair brand that's come to me and say, hey, look, we need you to show that gel that you used.
That's smart.
We'll pay you for that.
This
So
is
you've
so
always got to be
smart.
thinking. You got to be thinking as a business person. There's always somebody that we think things are common knowledge to us, but they're not. They're learning lessons for other people. So never negate the information that you have. Somebody else needs that, and
Yes.
we'll pay you for it.
Did you see Corey's note? Let me pull it back up so we can look
Mhm.
at it. Corey said that's great info because she wondered how people get connected to companies that send them products to review. She's big into makeup. We can tell, Corey, because your
Yeah,
picture is gorgeous. It's
gorgeous.
gorgeous. She said, big into makeup and would love to review products, especially lipstick. Yeah, I can definitely see that. And then she had another note. Also, I want to start getting liquor sponsorships to use for making crafted cocktails at home.
TikTok, Corey. You and I have talked. You got to create content
Get out there on
on a
some,
regular, on a regular.
yes,
You got to create content. They want to see those crafted cocktails.
I
Great
love that
lipstick.
idea.
They want to see you applying the lipstick. What
Mm-hmm.
stops a lipstick from cracking? Teach people. That's what I'm seeing really is the most powerful videos when you are teaching or showing something that people don't know about.
Look, Michelle's like, your eyes, they're
Yes, your
lighting
wheels
up.
are turning, aren't they,
Cause I'm
Michelle?
like, ooh, ideas. Ideas with video? What? I love it. And Michelle, you're right on. You're spot on. Never negate the information you have or the products you use and the things that you do on a day to day basis. Because what you're saying, Tamara, makes so much sense that somebody else might be able to benefit from that. Honestly, that is literally how I built out my expanded studio, which I'm going to do that tour next week. But it was because of sharing products and digital apps that I love to use, and that paid for my entire set. I didn't tell you that.
No, you did. No, you didn't say
After
that.
I pressed the button to to buy. And the
Yeah.
next morning, I got an email from AppSumo saying, hey, you're our number 3 person. I'll tell all this story next week.
Wow.
But they sent me cash and it paid for everything that I had just bought. So when she's saying to you that you need to think about what you're already using and what you love or like and appreciate and have, some experience with, when you share it with others, you can absolutely generate income and revenue from sharing. Because there will be brands that can sponsor. There will be people that will simply be like, where'd you buy that? What's your affiliate link? Right? I love it. Corey says she promises she's going to do it.
Okay.
Yes.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Okay. I look forward to it, Corey. I will be checking.
And John, this is a perfect point
Oh,
because I think, oh, people already know that. So I'm not going to do a TikTok or a video on that because people already know about that. And then the minute I pop up and do something, it's like, oh, that's a thing. Yeah, I thought you knew.
right. Exactly. That's exactly right.
Michelle says, y'all are so encouraging. It was a down day and I'm lifted up. Well, good. No,
Oh, that's
no need
good.
to be. We're not going to be, we don't stay down.
No, no, we don't do that. No, we
We
don't do
don't
that.
stay down. Okay, so I do want to go to John's question about Be
Okay.
Live.
Okay.
He says, I would be curious to hear more. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Be curious to hear more about how Tamara is using Be Live. So how are you or are you using it now?
I haven't, but you have inspired me. I was using it regularly, John. I can't remember.
Wait.
Okay, so
Inspiration. Okay, go ahead. I couldn't help myself. I'm so
you
sorry.
couldn't resist. You couldn't resist. Okay. Oh God, that caught me off guard. Uh, Be
Be
Live. That's what
Live.
we're talking about. Okay. I saw it on, I believe, again, YouTube. Just doing some homework. I learned about it. Um, and so I went into the free version, and then I went into the paid version where you could put your logo and all that sort of thing.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I loved it. It's very similar to what you're seeing here. You can bring in slides, you can show comments, you can bring up pictures. So how I was using it was sometimes I would show fashions that I saw that I liked and would recommend, and I would
Mm-hmm.
put them on the screen and say, "Hey, look, have you guys seen this curvy size, after 5 dress? I think it's so hot. Look at it. What do you guys think about it?" I mean, I would just talk to people about that. But then I
Mm-hmm.
also used it for interview processes too, which is something that I do as well as a 50 plus woman, 40 plus woman. I'm single. So a lot of times I was doing content about singlehood. And so I would bring people on, just like I'm sitting here with them. And I loved the two-person screen. I loved all the flexibility of it. I loved how you could create your own background. It was very, it was very professional looking. That's what I really liked about it. And
Yeah.
so I think I'm going to go back to it. I think I'm going to start doing my interviews again because people have asked me about that. And so there's a lot of people that are single at this age group, in particular women. And so we need some uplifting. I'm not one that does the male bashing and that sort of thing. My mindset is always on the positive side, being half full. I've met some
Mm-hmm.
great men, and I have to say honestly that sometimes I blew it, and we have to be self accountable for our own
Yeah.
behavior. I don't really take a lot of excuses, and a lot of women may not like my perspective, but I'm always about being truthful. I really am. I don't deal with a lot of BS. And again, with sponsorships, I don't take all sponsorships that come to me. As a matter
Yeah.
of fact, I'm struggling right now with one that came to me about fasting. I've never been a
Mm.
faster, but I've heard
Okay.
about intermittent fasting and I've read about that. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to go back to them and ask them more questions. I looked at their app and their app was really kind of cool, but I just don't take any type of sponsorships. I need to know a little bit more about it. And is it something that maybe my group, my audience would like or, enjoy? So I'm
Yeah.
struggling with that one. But Be Live is Be Bomb as far as I'm
Look,
and
and
I
Be
plan to get back.
Live. Here's what I don't know if you know this, Tamara, but Be Live and now OneStream Live too But Be Live gives you the ability to actually show Amazon comments. So now, and I actually
Huh.
have like their pro level of, I have every platform there is, honestly. But I have the Be Live platform, and they
Okay.
have Amazon sales. So you can literally connect your Be Live platform now to your Amazon store, and you can pop in Amazon comments can be displayed across your screen. That was exclusive to Be Live for a long time. And now OneStream Live also has added, at least they've added live sales. I'm not sure that they're specific to Amazon. But the
Oh,
really cool thing about this, y'all, is when you sell something using these live sales features on these
yeah,
platforms and you pop up the image and you
yeah,
put the price,
yeah.
it automatically puts a link to the item that you want them to purchase into the chat. So they're like buying while you're doing your stream, y'all. Think about this. Oh my
It's
goodness.
as a boutique owner, you can do that on Facebook Live too. There's a way where you can pop up your picture and have a link while they're in there talking to you on Facebook Live.
That's
You can push
awesome.
on a link. It takes some time to set up. Now that's I think a little challenge for the boutique owners. You do have to work some stuff in the back end, but once you get it set up,
Then it's
it's
like,
gold. And
yeah.
I just got approved for Amazon influencer so
Ah!
program. So I will be boy, boy, I tell you, God is
Look,
good.
JP,
Thank you.
JP in the
Thank
house. Look, you know how to put the gold nugget. Be Live for
Right.
Amazon Live is simply amazing. It is JP
Mm,
is that's my road bro
mm,
right there. He is all about some digital marketing and
wow.
very much a live streaming seller on Amazon. So he
Mm,
definitely knows. He is the truth on that. Look,
mm,
John asked too. He said, I would love to hear about your favorite video tech software and apps.
favorite.
There's probably a lot. So
Oh
what's
my gosh.
one? What's the top one that you just can't live without right now?
Well, there's really two: Canva and InShot for my phone for videos and pictures. And then there's three. There's really three.
Okay.
What's the other one?
She's going to keep going.
CapCut. You have to
Ah,
download InShot or CapCut on your phone, you guys. Those are game changers as far as editing anything or enhancing your images. Easy. It's a short learning curve. And of course, Canva for graphics. You know, Canva now is in video too.
yeah,
You can
Canva
edit
has it
videos
all
and upload
now.
videos there. You guys, those are my three. I'm sorry, John. I couldn't. Those are three of my top ones. Yeah, those and those are just for beginners, and those are all free. I mean, they have free options.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to the paid one. The paid one is good, but you can definitely do a lot with the free versions.
I was sitting in on Canva's. Oh, Angela, it's actually CapCut. So I'm going to
Yeah.
pop it up. So Angela's asking, is it Cap? It's CAPCUT.
Yep.
So I'm going to
Valerie's got
pop
it.
up Valerie's note right there. InShot and CapCut. Those are
Mm-hmm.
the two.
Mm-hmm.
Valerie is my bestie and
Yes.
also a content creator and an influencer on Instagram. So I've already warned her that I'll be getting her into my live stream at some point.
Of
So
course.
yes, Corey, it's in shot cap cut. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
pop up Valerie's note again so you can see how they're spelled.
Mm-hmm.
And then Canva, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting on a Canva video the other day, and they were talking about all these different features and transitions and things they can do with video now. Literally, you could do almost everything in Canva these days. If you're trying
Yep.
to create simple designs. Now, if I want to do something really complex and create some like just out of this world amazing graphics, I'm going to go hire somebody like JP High Tech.
Sure.
But if
Yeah.
I'm trying to do it on my own, which most of the time
Mm-hmm.
I am,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Canva is going to be the go to for
Absolutely.
me.
Everything you need.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
In the free version. Yeah.
And the free version works
Yeah.
too. John
For
said
sure.
three is perfectly acceptable. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So, what advice would you give to someone? Nope, before I go there, here's a deep question. This is one
Mm.
I have to ask you based on everything you said because you've talked about it with such like ease. But I know at some point along the way, Tamara, there had to be a roadblock or two. So, what was a roadblock, if anything, that you experienced when you started out in this space? What held you back, or was something you had to overcome?
I continue. I mean, roadblocks don't stop. They really don't. And it's just a matter of mastering them with your mind. The fear of I'm not good enough. Who am I to think I can compete with these other people? Do I have the best skills to get this done? Um, am I effective? Is my message getting across? There are so many roadblocks. My mind is my blocker. And I've
Mm-hmm.
had to learn to try and train it and to somewhat visualize. I read about this visualization that you can do where you think of when you have blocks or you think you can't do something or something, think of it as a wall that is coming down and you just, in your mind, you shut that wall. So I'm big into visualizations because I believe your mind is so powerful. And I played sports all my life. And what my coach taught us was visualize. We would lay down on mats and say, close your eyes and visualize yourself making that basket. Now, we're not, they just say making the basket, your form. What's your form look like? How much height are you getting on that jump shot? Really, really visualize the true technicalities of things. And so that has served me well. I find myself visualizing, I want to speak from the stage. So I've spoken from a stage before. I want to hit, certain amount of numbers in my TikTok. I'm gradually growing. I'm visually seeing those numbers tick. I
Mm-hmm.
have to learn to master that I can do what I put my mind to. I
Yes.
also surround myself with positive people. Your circle
Mm-hmm.
is everything.
Let
Your
me
circle,
wait. Say that one more time.
your
What'd you say?
circle is everything. I
I just want y'all to really like hone in on that.
I
Yes.
can't speak that enough. I've been so blessed with such good, supportive people, but I've seen so many women. I
Mm-hmm.
can't speak to men, and I'm sure you guys probably have the same issues of hateism. But for women, it seems like we will cower down quickly. All we need is that one person to say something negative, and already we're done. I knew I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
What? Because Sheila's not doing something? Look at
Mm-hmm.
Sheila's life. That's what I want you to do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to
Mm-hmm.
get real about somebody.
Yep.
Stop other listening to other people who have nothing to pour into you. You got to let them go. You're doing yourself a disservice by having those people in your life. And if they're family members, it's the same thing.
It sure is.
I have the
And
same answer.
you know what? I'm going to say this about that because sometimes it's the family members that think they're doing you a solid. Like they think they're doing something good by telling you you can't.
Do
But
they really?
I think some do. I
Okay.
honestly do. I think at least I've experienced that where I felt like there were positive intentions behind what that person said, but they
Okay.
really didn't know.
They
Because,
really did.
yeah, their life and their experience was
Yeah,
too limited to see beyond
sure.
and to see what I could see for myself.
Right.
So if I listen to them and watch them roadblock themselves, and then I accepted that is the roadblock, that's the line, then I'm holding myself back when my line is way out there somewhere. Why am I not doing what I know I'm capable of? I think we have to really, I think what you said is so powerful, and we just have to really examine that. And Corey says, she says she's glad about this question and this discussion because she looks at other people's content and she's like, I can't compete with that. So, what would you say to her about that?
Um, uh-oh, I see I'm getting blurry.
Uh oh.
Yeah, do you see it?
Yeah, I do. Just a little bit. It'll come back.
Okay. I still see a lot of content. I'm like, damn, that's fire. I'm gonna get there. That's how I handle it, Corey. I'm like, dang, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go to YouTube and learn something.
Yep.
I mean, hey, my first videos, I go back and look at I'm like, my stuff was grainy. My stuff, I was talking out, just rambling on and on. I didn't hit my points. We get better with practice.
We do.
We're not going to be perfect.
Stop trying to live other people's stories. Exactly.
Right. We just got to
Yes, yes.
do. You just
Corey said, pass the
have to
plate.
do.
And JP said, your circle is everything. Yeah, I think my big takeaways from what you've been saying and what we've been talking about the last few minutes are that we truly have to, and I'm going to put John's comment up too. We only compete with ourselves.
That's right.
Yeah, it's just for me, my goal every time I do a video is can I get 1% better than I did the last
Right.
video? Can
Right.
I get 0.5% better with this next interview that I do than I did with my last one? And the
Mm-hmm.
other thing I think sometimes, Tamara, and tell me if you agree with this, sometimes we're taking ourselves way too seriously.
Mm, mm,
And
mm-hmm.
I am starting to get to that. And I think this is what I love about women over 40.
Mm-hmm.
I love that once I hit, probably once for me, I hit 50, I was like, I'm just going to do it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
try it out because, hey, what do I have to lose? I'm going to
You're
try it.
absolutely, yeah. I feel the same way. And you know what? I think I've gone to the other. I do not take myself too seriously. I really
Yeah.
don't. I'll get on here. I'll say some crazy stuff. I'm like, did I just say that? And just roll with it. I'll be on live. I'm like, oh, you know what? What's gonna happen?
It's
And
done
I've
now.
just it's out there. You're gonna make mistakes. I just roll with. I find more sense of humor in myself. I laugh at myself all the time for the stuff I do. I goof up with. I really do. That's the truth. And I've said this time and time again. I give less damns as I get older.
I know.
I'm getting ready to hit
It's
60.
true.
I'm telling you.
It's
We
true.
don't have time, you guys. I always say press the gas.
RK3,
You're
yes. Yes,
human.
sir. Yes, sir. You're looking at a century of knowledge on this stage right here.
Yes, ma'am.
The combined
More than that.
knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. About 120. You just 50, right? I mean,
uh,
I'm in 60
I'm
in
51.
May. 51. Yeah. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we got some maturity right here. Maturity.
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 And look, John, you're right. Look, what you did 15, 20 years ago is nothing compared to what you're going to do right now. Everything that I'm doing in this moment is so different. Literally, y'all could probably look at my videos 2 years ago. Some of you know this because you've been with me for a while. If you're a hashtag OG, I didn't look like this. I was in a walk in closet.
That's what I'm
it
talking about.
the vision started forming the more that I made myself get on camera, the more that I did video. Then I started figuring out here's what I want to tweak and this is what I want to create and I want to do this differently and I made this mistake over here. How can I correct that? And it
Yeah,
will look differently over time, but you have to stay in the game to see that result. If you don't stay in the game, if you give up too soon, you will not see it.
that's right. That's right. Yeah. And sometimes you do have to take mental breaks. There's some times that I take breaks from it, you know what I'm saying? But you, as best you can, try to be consistent, you guys. Because
Yes.
that's when sponsorships will look at. That's when they'll pick you up. If you drop off the face of the earth for 2 months continuously, I mean, all the time, they're like, she's not consistent enough for us.
Yeah.
So just be consistent as much as you can, but hold on to your mental health.
Yeah. That's the thing, the mental health thing. We need to talk about that for a few minutes. I know we are running. Look, we could talk all night. I love it. Look, people are putting seasoned.
Seasoned,
Yes,
yeah.
Miss Valerie, girl. You know, and Chocolate Treat said, you two look 30. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
RK3, you in the 50 Club too? Yes, 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 yes. If Valerie said, I give less stamps.
Shoot, I'm true. I do. I'm speaking the truth, Val. I'm not lying up here.
It's true. I mean, you get to a point to where you're like, I'm going to either do this or I'm not. And that really was what made me start doing video. That's why I said, okay, I'm going to do live streams. I'm going to do one every week, 1 to 2 a week for a year. Because if I didn't commit to that, I knew I wasn't going to stick with it.
Wow. That's good. That's good.
That's what started this whole snowball of me
Mm-hmm.
doing live streams. And so today, this morning, y'all, I had someone, I can't say who yet, but I had someone reach out and they said, "Hey, our company, our organization has been watching you because of the consistency, Tamara.
Mm-hmm.
We've been
Mm-hmm.
watching you and our entire team feels like you would be great on the stage for this event." So, yeah. So we're going to be talking about this event. So I'm very excited about that. Yes, choose a
As you
goal. Commit, and stay consistent. Stay consistently present, which is what I love. So talk about your not your Instagram, your TikTok, because I'm gonna pull this up and show
okay.
your TikTok, which I love.
Okay. Um, so I'm a fashion and lifestyle 40 plus, 50 plus creator. So I talk a lot about being 40 and 50. I talk about wearing things that are breaking barriers. Like you talked about earlier, Corey, we're not sitting around in our moo-moos. We're wearing different fashions. As you can see, sometimes I have makeup on. Sometimes I got my robe on. Sometimes I got my natural kinky hair. Sometimes I got a head wrap on. I'm keeping it real on my TikTok. It's
Hmm.
the TikTok is not about dancing. Please, please, please dispel that myth. And if somebody starts down that road with them, please correct them. Business people are making deals and making revenue big time on TikTok.
I love it.
It's
I love
quick.
it.
It's a quick way to show your products and services. No, you don't have to dance. Does it help to have music in the background? Yes, it does. Is it okay for you just to be a talking head for some time? Yes, it's okay. Do you have to be curated and have full makeup on? No, you don't. Some of the most viral ones I've seen is people just in their regular, maybe in their bed, laying on their pillow. Your thing is sell what you have, but don't sell it in a salesy type way. Show how you can help somebody's life, how your products or service makes a difference, how it can be used, how it can be used in different ways. Be personable, be you, nobody else. There's nobody else in this world like you. Use that to your advantage. Have some fun, but have a marketing strategy.
She just dropped a whole like gold. I don't know if that was just a nugget. That was like a box of nuggets. Y'all
A
see
six
this is
piece, huh?
it is a 6 piece. TB Style Works is where you follow her on TikTok, everybody. So definitely go take a peek and look at this. Yeah, she is doing it. You've got a just it's rich and full and just I love just even looking at the still shot of your stage here on TikTok. It's just I love it.
Oh, thank
I
you.
love it, Tamara. I do.
Thank
Here's a
you.
question from John, and then we're
Uh-huh.
going to get ourselves quickly ready to wrap because I can't
Okay.
keep you all night, although I would love to.
It would be fun.
I know. We need to just do it all night. I'm going to do one. I promise you. I'm going to do like an all night live stream. Look, if people can sit in a corner, I don't know if you saw this guy on YouTube, but he just sat in a corner just looking at the phone and had millions of people going back to see is he still looking at the phone. Like it was just so people can do that. We could probably put a little bit more value. I'm just
That is
saying.
hilarious. Oh my
I'm just
god.
saying. Okay, so John said, do you reuse these TikToks on other platforms?
I do.
I imagine some of the music choices might cause licensing issues. So what's
That
your
is true.
take on that?
That is true. Here's another tool. It's called Snap Tick. So I have my TikTok, and on your TikTok, you can download your TikTok. Did you know that? You can download it. So when you download it, you go to Snap Tick on your phone, put in Snap Tick on your cell phone. Snap Tick will pop up. It will ask you to copy and paste. I'm sorry. You can download it and you can also copy and paste it
Okay.
on TikTok. There's a button there that you hold and it will copy the link, right? So now you have the copied link on your phone, right? So you got your SnapTick up. SnapTick will say, paste your link here. So you hard press, you paste that TikTok link in there, it will download, and then you will have a clean video with no TikTok symbol. At that time, you can repost to Instagram Reels, you can repost to Facebook Reels, depending
Is
on the
this how you
length of
spell
it.
it? Is this the right spelling right here?
SnapTick, that is correct.
Okay.
Mhm. And you can repost it. You can silence a video as well. You can do that in CapCut. So when I created that video in CapCut, I save it as a draft, and I can go back into that and silence the music.
Mm.
So then if I upload it to an Instagram, I use Instagram's music to my video. There's
There you go.
workarounds.
There you go. And I have a third one. I'm going to add one. If any of you, which some of you who are in my circle know, repurpose.io is an app. It's a desktop platform. You can actually have your TikToks repurposed. It will remove the watermark and it will post to YouTube Shorts, to
Mm,
Instagram Reels, to Facebook Reels. And that's one of the things that I am starting to do because
mm.
I'm still a newbie. I'm fresh in TikTok and still haven't gotten beyond the doing the same scene thing. But now that I've seen your scene, I'm inspired so I can do
Good,
more.
glad. No, drop repurpose, drop that information down there, please, because I need that too.
I'm going to definitely give you that. So
Yeah.
repurpose.io. Let me put
Okay.
RK3. He's tripping off of our conversation about the person just looking at the camera.
Me too. Isn't that crazy?
He said they do it on Twitch all the time and people watch.
That's great. Well, what about the sound one? What do they call it? RN, where people are just stroking a
Oh
microphone,
yeah.
or what do they call that?
It is
Oh,
somebody
that's
put it in the chat. You know what it is when they like they're doing carpet cleaning or they're
yeah.
doing some
It's
type of
just sound.
scraping.
It's scrape. Yes.
My daughter would know. She's probably not
Oh,
listening to me,
that's
but
getting thousands and thousands of hits. It's amazing.
yeah, it's calming. For my daughter, she watches carpet cleaning, my eldest,
Yeah.
carpet cleaning videos to help her go to sleep
Isn't that
because of the
amazing? The
sound.
senses. The senses.
Yeah,
See the mind. Yeah.
yeah, that's so crazy. I love it. Y'all, thank you so much for participating and hanging out with us
Thank
because
you.
this has been fun. And I know
Has
I've
been.
kept her a whole hour and I've kept you all a whole hour. And that was not my intent. But you know what? My intent was that we would have fun together, that we would, collaborate a little bit. And I
Yeah.
love that that's it. RK3, you saved me.
Yes.
ASMR. That's it.
Yes. That's it. That's it.
Yes, yes.
Thank you,
Thank
John. It was nice. Thank you for the questions.
Thank you, John. Look, I appreciate all of you. Michelle says she likes brown noise. Yeah, I've been hearing about that. So white noise,
It's
brown noise, there's all these different things that people. Whew.
man.
And I know JP said, no, you guys are hanging out with us. Corey, we want you to be inspired. That is exactly the reason for it. Honestly, we have this intersection that is so natural, Tamara, because
Mhm.
we both are focused on the same thing and that we want to inspire others no matter what your age, your color, your size, whoever you are, you have an opportunity to be on video. And it's just a matter of you saying yes and then making
Mhm.
the effort to commit to doing it and learning how to do it and improving every time you go on camera.
Yes.
If you just do that, if this is something that you want to do, I mean,
Yes.
follow us. Like,
Yes.
stay
Yes.
connected.
Yes.
Stay
Absolutely.
connected. Chocolate Tree said, you two are way smarter than my young grandkids who think they know everything.
That's funny.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
That's
Look,
funny.
that experience counts for something for sure.
It does. It really does.
But not only the experience, look, no matter how old you are, if you have the willingness
Mhm.
and you have the discipline, you can do this. You can do
Absolutely, you
it.
can.
You can
Absolutely,
do
you
it.
can.
And John just helped spell out for all of you who do not know what ASMR is, because I didn't know it stood for this:
I don't either.
Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response.
Wow. There it
John.
is.
John just put it out there so we all know. We know now. Well, look, everybody, thank you so much. Tamara, I have to bring you back. Would you come?
Absolutely. That was so much fun. Your guests are great. I love it. Thank you.
We
You're
have a
great.
good
I had a
time.
great time.
I wanted to make sure you felt welcome, and I just really appreciate you being honest and real and sharing some of your talents and sharing a lot of your knowledge about this whole UGC thing, because it has my wheels turning,
Good.
and I
Good.
honestly hadn't really thought of it as something that I could do until you really broke that down and talked about it being something that it's about you sharing what you already use and do every day.
Exactly.
So I love it. And JP says, love your personality, Tamara. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
All righty, folks. Well, we're going to get ready to wrap it up. I see all the thanks coming in. Tamara, I'm going to go ahead and move you off stage, but I will meet you in a few minutes, because I
Okay.
want to share with everyone a real quick video about the conference that's coming up. JP, this is your conference, sir. I want to share that as we end. And I also want to thank you all for coming tonight and encourage you to come back. So follow, like, subscribe, all the things, whatever channel you're actually watching from, stay connected. And we're going to be opening up Stream Bosses Academy on Monday. And I have some special deals and gifts that are going to be available. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you about one of them real quick, and that is I'm going to be raffling off free access to a lifetime subscription. Because some of y'all know I'm a lifetime deal queen. Like, this is what I do. I find them, I buy them, and I try them. And then I tell you, this one's a good one. Content Fries, very similar to Repurpose, but not quite. Content Fries is an app, it's a platform that will allow you to take a long video and to clip it up into smaller bites and to put templates to it and to brand it up and make it cute. So I'm going to be raffling off a lifetime subscription for somebody who is going to potentially take on either our Stream Bosses Academy bundle or our coaching bundle for 2023. So, looking forward to sharing that on Monday. And that's your precursor. But here, you want to definitely get signed up for this conference I'm going to share with you. Hold on.
Content Creators University presents Creators Unleashed Act 2. One of the speakers during the conference will be Tanya Smith. Tanya is a video strategist and business coach who works with coaches and course creators to amplify their voice and embrace their face on video so they can stand out online, serve more people, and sell more of their services.
Hello, my name is Tanya Smith, and I'm the founder and CEO at Get Noticed with Video and Chief Video Strategist at Stream Like a Boss TV. I am super excited and so thrilled to be a VIP keynote speaker for the upcoming Creators Unleashed Act 2. This is going to be a phenomenal event you will not want to miss. It takes place November 17th through the 18th from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be talking about how to drive business engagement with live video, and there will be several other incredible speakers in attendance and participating as well. You will not want to miss this, so I'm telling you, go ahead and get your seat right now, because it's limited seating, it's free admission, but it's first come, first serve. So you'll want to head right now to contentcreatorsuniversity.com/conference. Again, that's contentcreatorsuniversity.com/conference. Come get the secrets to growing your business with content creation, and I hope to see you there.
Creators Unleashed Act 2, in partnership with our official sponsor, Ecamm Live. You do not want to miss this. This will be fire.
All right, everybody. So remember to go and follow TB Style Works on TikTok. Follow Tamara Batsell. And let her say bye. Thank you so much, Tamara.
Oh, thank you guys so much. It was so fun, you guys. And I hope you guys will start creating content. Many of you guys that are on here are already doing content, it sounds like. But you know what? On those bad days, it's going to be bad days. It's going to be doubtful days. You know what I'm saying? But just hang in there because people need you. They really do. We live in a world where there are a lot of people struggling. There's a lot of people that don't have hope. And so it's really important that you share your skills. I believe I have a servant's heart, and I'm sure many people that create content have that same thing. So don't forget that. Don't forget your why, that people need you.
I love it. And on that note, before I start crying, I just want to thank you again. And please, please live your greatness, everybody. And we will see you next time in the stream. I appreciate you.